So in this video, we're going to talk about how to use several Excel functions. Okay, so we have this data, which is teams, name of teams here, and the points that were scored by the teams. Okay, so let's first dive into how to insert a column. So to insert a column, just click here, left click, click insert. Right, so let's say maybe you want to number your team, just type in 1. So to make it simple, Excel can actually detect rather a pattern of number. So after highlighting, just simply drag it down. So that's how you can insert a column and use an Excel like to number things. Okay, the second one, let's go to how to transpose your data. Let's say this data is in transpose in a vertical direction, so you want to transpose rather in a horizontal direction. So just simply highlight your data. Now you have to copy your data. So to copy your data, simply click Control and C. Click any cell, left click, go to paste special, click transpose and OK. So now your data is transposed in a vertical direction. So yes, okay, you can also transpose your data from here, horizontal direction, to vertical direction. So you can just copy your data by clicking Control C and select any cell here, left click, go to paste special, transpose, click OK. Now again your data is sorted in, it's transposed in a vertical direction. So to increase the size of your cell, just go to here and double click. Now your teams can fit inside the cell. Okay, so that's how you can transpose your data in a vertical and horizontal direction. So the third one, let's say you want to sort your data alphabetically. So the teams start with letter A, have to be number ones, B will be the followings, etc. So just to sort your data, just simply highlight your data, left click, sort, and A to Z. Click A to Z. So this is going to pop up on your screen. So it says expand to expand the selection. So now you can choose expand the selection and click sort. Now your data is sorted in alphabetically. Team that starts with a letter A, it's number 1, B number 2, C number 3, etc. So you can also sort it like with points from largest to smallest. Just highlight the data, left click, go to sort from largest to smallest, just click. It's going to pop up on screen, then just click sort. So now your data is sorted from largest point to smallest. Okay, so let's say maybe you want to comment and say to teams that got greater or above 20 points, they do qualify for the next match. So the teams that got less than 20 points, they do not qualify for the next match. So we can use IFS function. So just simply type in equal IFS rather, select your data and say equal or greater, then say they qualify in quotation mark, comma, again select your data, say less than 20. If less than 20, they do not qualify. In quotation mark, enter. So these are the comments. Since this one got 11 points, which is less than 20, doesn't qualify, which is Real Madrid. Everton doesn't qualify. So the rest qualify because they got 20 or above 20 points. So that's how you can use IFS function, as well as how to transport your data. So let's go to these ones. You have student numbers, marks of the students, and you are required to calculate this, which is sum, average, maximum, minimum, median, standard deviation, variance, the second smallest mark, ninth highest mark, how many students scored full marks, how many failed. Okay, so the first one, which is sum, you're required to sum up all these. So just type in equal sum, highlight your data, enter. So the sum of these marks is 772. So the mean or average, just type in equal average. Now highlight your data, enter. This is the average or the mean of these marks. So the maximum, who got the highest marks, so just type in equal max, highlight your data, enter. As you can see here, the ones who got the highest marks is 100. Okay, so the minimum, the one who got the lowest mark, just type in equal mean, highlight your data, enter. So the lowest mark here was 20. So the median, which is the middle mark, just type in equal median, highlight your data, enter. So for standard deviation, just type in equal STDV, highlight your data, enter. This is your standard deviation. So for the second smallest mark, you can just type in equal small, highlight your data, comma, and you want the second smallest mark, which is, you can just 2 and enter. So the second smallest mark is 33. As you can see, this minimum mark is 20 and the second smallest mark is 33. So let's say we want to the ninth highest mark, so just type in equal large, highlight your data, comma, so you want the ninth highest mark, 9. So the ninth highest mark is 45. So you want to count how many scored full marks. So let's say maybe this test was out of 100 and you want to count how many scored full. So just type in equal count, then highlight your data and type in 100, enter. Excuse me. Just put it in quotation mark. Excuse me, we had to use count if rather. Count if, yes. So 2 students got highest mark, which is, the full marks, which is 100. So let's say you want to calculate how many students failed the test. So to calculate, let's say maybe the pass mark is 50. So you want to calculate how many students got less than 50. So just type in equal count if, highlight your data, comma, then let's say less than 50, and so students who got less than 50 or who failed the test, the number of it is 3. So let's say maybe we want to calculate, or we forgot variance here. So for variance, just type in equal variance, select your data, enter. So let's say maybe we want to calculate the range. So we know that range is the difference between the highest and the lowest point. So here we have the highest mark, which is 100, and the lowest, which is 20. So to calculate the range, just type in equal maximum minus minimum, enter. So that's how you can calculate range. So let's say maybe we want to comment and grade these students. Let's say maybe we want to say the ones that got above 50 it's pass, less than 50 it's fail. So we can use IFS formula. Just type in equal IFS, now highlight the data and say if greater or equals to 50, say pass, less than 50, fail, enter. Oh, I made a mistake somewhere here. Less than 50, fail. So these are your comments, guys, and that's how you could use these functions as well as IFS function. So this is sheet 4. Okay, let's say maybe you have the names of students, surnames, and you are required to create the full names, which is going to be, for instance, Ethan Smith. Okay, so to do so, just simply use concatenate function, type equal conca. Now select your data, comma, in quotation mark you have to include space. So this is Ethan Smith. So let's say maybe you had not used the space in between. This is how your name would look like, comma, Johnson, enter. So notice that there was not going to be a space between the name and the surnames. So to autofill this, just go to your bottom right corner and double click. So let's say maybe you want to create a transaction ID. So a transaction ID is going to be the name and ID with a hyphen in between. So we can use concatenate again. Type in equal conca your name, comma, so in quotation mark put hyphen, again your transaction ID, close the parenthesis, enter. This is your transaction ID, which is Ethan Smith 474. So to autofill this, just go to your bottom left corner and double click it. So that's it for this video, guys. So that's how you could use concatenate as well as the other previous mentioned for Excel formulas. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and comment so that others can discover my channel.